Came on reruns every night at 11 o'clock.
Gosh, you were 3 and you were just 1. And we've really watched it ever since.
Every night I'd go into my parents' bedroom because they'd let me stay up if I was watching The Next Generation.
The whole family can sit and watch together, from the smallest child to the oldest grandparent. And there aren't very many shows that can bring a family together like that.
When I got cast, the first thing I did when I walked onto set and I was all done up and walked into deep space and, you know, I was like, oh my gosh. And I went to the phone and called my mom and dad because I said, I'm on Star Trek.
It's no small irony that it is that close, personal family connection the fans feel that fuels a huge multi-million-dollar industry.
How much is it? 80 bucks. Yeah, well, it's on sale today.
Oh, 20% off.
DeForest signatures were about $75. So his signature was more valuable than the others at that time when he was alive. When he passed away, it immediately went through the roof. I've seen them as high as $400, $500.
There's 2 different 9-inch figure. One was a Target exclusive. There's a 12-inch. There's 3 or 4 different 4.5-inch figure. There's an international version. None of them you can keep in stock.
This is Captain Archer of the Starship Enterprise.
It's still the concepts of family and idealism behind the show that continue to draw the fans.
It speaks to some basic human needs that there is a tomorrow. It's not all going to be over with a big flash and a bomb. That the human race is improving. That we have things to be proud of as humans.
But as he had been so often in his life, Gene Roddenberry was ahead of us, looking toward another dimension. When he died in 1991, Roddenberry's ashes were sent into space aboard this private rocket. He had been the genesis of 600 episodes of a television show that had changed the lives of millions of fans, all united by their fierce devotion to the Roddenberry vision. A social zone that brings together people of different countries, races, disabilities, sexualities, and ages.
Someone once told me that time was a predator that stalked us all our lives. And I rather believe that time is a companion who goes with us on the journey, reminds us to cherish every moment, because they'll never come again. What we leave behind is not as important as how we've lived.
You know, one thing about Star Trek, it's elusive. You think of Star Trek and you think of these great characters like Captain Kirk and Spock and Picard and Benjamin Sisko, and you think of them almost like father figures. Like these are characters who we look up to, who we respect. In reality, these are our great-great-great-grandchildren. We are responsible for building the world that they will eventually inhabit.
I hope there's always going to be a Star Trek. I really do.
You know, after Voyager, everybody's going, oh, that's got to be the end of it. It's just got to be the end of it. And here it is. They've come up with a whole new concept, which sounds really intriguing. So it goes on and on.
Will there always be a Star Trek?
God, yes. God, yes.
We love Star Trek!
I see as many children at Star Trek conventions nowadays as I do adults. You know, and the kids are in the crazy spacesuits just like their parents are, and they love it, and it's a lot of fun for them. So yeah, there will always be a Star Trek.
Space, a final frontier.
These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Her continuing
mission to explore strange new worlds.
To seek out new life.
To boldly go where no one has gone before.
We love Star Trek!
I was able to meet His Holiness the Dalai Lama, who, to my astonishment, was a Star Trek fan.
It's Star Trek that keeps me young.
Jim, he's dead. He's dead, Jim.
We love Star Trek!
Dress them up and you can't take them anywhere.
Transfer complete.